Hi guys, JT here. With every Humble Monthly, the question is, what are the games like? Well, here's a bit of information on each game in August 2024's Humble Monthly, to help you decide if it is for you. First of all though, thank you for watching. Thank you to those who have been using the link in the description to get your game bundles and supporting this channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support, and you guys keep me going. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1. The feature game of this month, Sifu, a single-player kung fu beat-em-up that challenges you with its intricate combat and brutal difficulty. Developed by Slowclap, the game puts you in the shoes of a young martial artist on a quest for vengeance against 5 martial artists who wronged your family. The combat in Sifu is both rewarding and punishing, relying on a 2-button combo system that requires mastery. You'll need to manage your health, damage, and structure, similar to the posture system in Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, to keep your defenses intact. Parries, blocks, and dodges are crucial, but weaving under attacks stands out as a unique defensive tool that lets you maintain an aggressive stance. While the focus strike system, which allows you to slow down time and target specific points on an opponent, offers powerful attacks, it feels underutilized compared to the game's other mechanics. The ability buying system is needlessly complex, and losing your hard-earned skills after a game over can be frustrating. Visually, Sifu impresses with its slick cel-shaded style. It may feel like a strange dream, vivid, but sometimes disconnected from reality. The minimalistic storytelling keeps the action flowing without unnecessary cutscenes, letting you stay immersed in the gameplay. Despite its steep learning curve and harsh retry system, Sifu delivers a deep, satisfying combat experience. If you're a fan of challenging beat-em-ups or martial arts action, Sifu is a must-play that will test your skills and patience. And number 2 we have High on Life, an ambitious first-person shooter game that blends elements from iconic titles like Doom and Metroid Prime from Squanch Games' distinctive comedic and visual style. Developed by the team founded by Justin Roiland, co-creator of Rick and Morty, the game presents a uniquely irreverent sci-fi universe characterized by wiggly monsters, ghoul-covered environments, and unexpected violence. As a bounty hunter aiming to take down absurd alien gangsters, you traverse alien worlds, encountering immersive settings akin to games like Cyberpunk 2077 and The Outer Worlds. Despite its humor, the game maintains an immersive atmosphere, aided by AI-generated unsettling visuals. Guided by talking alien guns voiced by actors like JB Smoove and Roiland himself, you engage in frenetic combat, reminiscent of Doom's intense gameplay. The combat combines nimble power slides and melee attacks, while weapons possess imaginative alternate abilities, enhancing both combat and puzzle solving. The game's structure incorporates Metroidvania and immersive simulation qualities, involving upgrading stats and unlocking abilities to access new areas on various planets. Player choices also impact the pursuit of bounties and the progression of the story. High on Life stands as a significant endeavor for Squanch Games, bringing together elements from beloved shooters while maintaining its own distinct identity. Though comparisons with iconic titles set high expectations, the game impressively approaches their caliber while embracing its quirky, otherworldly charm. And number 3 we have Gotham Knights, an action-adventure game based around the Batman mythos. The game's story follows the 4 playable characters, Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, and Red Hood, as a take on the criminal underworld of Gotham City after the apparent death of Batman. The game's story takes place in a separate universe from the Arkham series, and as such offers a fresh take on the Batman mythos. One of the standout features of Gotham Knights is co-op gameplay. You can team up with up to 3 friends to take on the game's challenges together. Each character has their own unique sets of abilities and moves, and you can customize your character with a variety of gear and upgrades. The game's combat system is also noteworthy, featuring a fluid and fast-paced style that is both satisfying and engaging. You'll need to master your character's movesets and work together as a team to take on Gotham's most dangerous foes. Another standout feature of Gotham Knights is its open-world setting. You can explore a vast and detailed recreation of Gotham City, complete with a variety of locations to discover and secrets to uncover. The game's world is full of activities and challenges, offering you a range of gameplay options beyond the main story. The game also features a number of side missions and activities, ranging from detective work to stealth missions. You can use your unique abilities to approach these missions in a variety of ways, and the game rewards you for creative problem solving. One potential drawback of Gotham Knights is that it does not feature the iconic Batman character as a playable character. However, the game's story and characters offer a fresh take on the Batman story, and fans of the series are sure to find a lot to like here. Overall, Gotham Knights is an excellent action role-playing game that offers a fresh take on the world of DC Comics. With its engaging co-op gameplay, fluid combat system, vast open-world setting, and stunning graphics, there's a lot to look forward to here. If you're a fan of the Batman universe, or if you're looking for a fun and engaging action RPG, Gotham Knights is definitely worth playing. And number 4 we have BLACKTAIL, a captivating journey through a dark fairy tale world, blending survival elements with magical storytelling. As Yaga, a young witch on a quest to find her lost sister, you navigate a lush open world teeming of hidden secrets, deadly dangers, and enigmatic characters inspired by Scandinavian folklore. The game's visuals are stunning, immersing you in a majestic yet macabre environment filled with sparkling rivers, foreboding swamps, and towering skeletal rabbit statues. Each locale is intricately detailed, contributing to the game's rich narrative and immersive atmosphere. BLACKTAIL introduces light survival mechanics, such as hunting for meat, gathering resources, and crafting arrows and antidotes. Every item you collect serves a purpose, whether for crafting or enhancing Yaga's abilities at the Cauldron. The Cauldron serves as a focal point for unlocking and upgrading skills, requiring you to mix various ingredients to progress. Despite its captivating narrative and inventive world building, BLACKTAIL suffers from clunky combat mechanics. While functional, the combat can feel cumbersome, especially during intense encounters where agile movement is crucial. The dodge mechanic, while fast, lacks fluidity, leading to moments of frustration when facing relentless enemies. Additionally, the game can benefit from clearer explanations of its systems, particularly regarding leveling and progression. Some players may find themselves confused or overwhelmed by the intricacies of the gameplay mechanics. BLACKTAIL delivers a visually stunning and narratively compelling experience, albeit with some flaws in its combat and system explanations. Despite these shortcomings, it offers an enjoyable journey through a dark and enchanting fairy tale world, filled with charm, mystery, and peril. If you're willing to overlook its rough edges, BLACKTAIL promises a captivating adventure worth embarking on. And number 5 we have Astral Ascent, a standout 2D action roguelike that thrusts you into the enchanting realm of the Garden. From engaging combat reminiscent of Dead Cells, to diverse spells, upgrades, and challenging boss encounters, the game delivers a rich and dynamic gameplay experience. Set in The Garden, Astral Ascent follows Ayla's journey as she endeavors to conquer the 12 Zodiac-themed guardians to liberate the charming animal characters trapped within. Each run introduces you to various characters and allies, fostering a sense of camaraderie as you navigate through repeated attempts to overcome the formidable bosses. Controlling Ayla feels intuitive and responsive, with precise controls that seamlessly translate across different platforms. The combat mechanics allow for a combination of attacks, spells, and strategic dashes, providing a satisfyingly fluid gameplay experience. Throughout the game you'll encounter a plethora of random spells and upgrades, each offering unique effects and augmentations. The variety of spells, coupled with the ability to equip gambits for additional effects, adds depth to the gameplay and encourages experimentation. As you progress through different sections of the Garden, you'll face tough decisions regarding your path forward, each offering distinct rewards and challenges. Additionally, the hub area serves as a central hub for upgrading your character and interacting with various NPCs, although its navigation may feel somewhat overwhelming at times. Despite minor issues such as the lack of emphasis on crafting specific builds and the potentially confusing hub area layout, Astral Ascent stands as one of the finest entries in the roguelike genre. With its captivating combat, stunning pixel art visuals, and wealth of content, Astral Ascent promises an exhilarating gaming experience worthy of recognition alongside genre favorites like Hades and Spelunky. And number 6 we have Diluvian Ultra, a game that delivers a fast-paced, colorful, and violent first-person shooter experience reminiscent of iconic titles like Quake and Doom. Playing as Attila, an immortal skeleton prince leading a race of bug-like creatures, you embark on a journey through vibrant landscapes filled with gory and nightmarish creatures. The game's 3D 8-bit aesthetic, unique art style, and retro-style dark synth soundtrack contribute to its distinctiveness. While the save system prevents respawn enemies after death, a catch exists if you fail to save before dying, requiring a restart from the beginning. The narrative, though intriguing, suffers from rapid text pace, with conversations accessible in the menu. Diluvian Ultra's well-designed levels offer exploration opportunities, though a lack of a guiding map can lead to confusion. Bugs, like getting stuck between structures, do exist, and finding the blood sword becomes crucial for accessing new areas. The combat system introduces a blend of swordplay and gunfights, with the sword's blood-consuming mechanic for upgrades. However, the armor system, limiting defense to the current health level, poses challenges in progressing while near death. Controlling Attila with a keyboard and mouse may be initially challenging, especially for controller enthusiasts, but aiming with the mouse enhances precision. The first chapter boasts 10 levels, a main hub, 6 weapons, and 13 enemy types. Diluvian Ultra, despite its bugs and issues, stands out as an enjoyable first-person shooter for fans of keyboard-controlled FPS games. While improvements are desired, the unique aesthetic and promising content make it worth checking out for those who appreciate titles like Quake and Proteus. And number 7 we have Universe for Sale, a captivating point-and-click adventure game that blends narrative depth with an intriguing art style. You'll dive into a world set on Jupiter, where humanity's mistakes are repeating themselves in a future ravaged by climate change and war. You'll switch between two characters, Lila, who creates and sells tiny universes at a market stall, and the Master, a skeletal cultist unraveling his out-of-sequence life. Lila's narrative is a poignant blend of past and present, while the Master's journey is filled with mystery and confusion as he searches for Lila. The game's story is masterfully structured, presenting its plot out of order, yet still easy to follow. The unique setting is filled with rich details, from the derelict spacecraft Lila calls home, to the religious factions governing the planets. The gameplay is simple but engaging, with minigames that offer a pleasant break from the narrative. Visually, Universe for Sale is a treat. Its art style evokes 90s cartoons, vibrant and full of expression, enhancing the experience. The sound design adds to the atmosphere, with environmental noises and fitting sound effects. While some pixel hunting might frustrate you and the minigames could feel overly simple, the overall experience is mesmerizing. Universe for Sale stands out as a unique narrative adventure, appealing not just to sci-fi fans, but to anyone who enjoys a well-crafted story. And number 8 we have This Means Warp, a co-op roguelike game where you and 3 crewmates manage a spaceship and face off against an alien armada in chaotic top-down battles. In this game, you'll experience the thrill of space combat, reminiscent of those intense moments on Star Trek's Enterprise. You and your crew will load cannons, repair hull breaches, and even venture out on spacewalks to retrieve valuable items, all while trying to survive increasingly tough enemies. As you defeat foes, you'll collect a variety of upgrades, turning your humble ship into a formidable space killer. However, since this is a roguelike, do not get too attached. Each defeat sends you back to the beginning, save for a few permanent stat boosts. Co-op is the heart of This Means Warp. Teamwork is essential, and you'll need to assign roles, whether manning the cannons, repairing damage, or operating defense systems. The chaos of battle, coupled with the cutesy visuals, leads to plenty of hilarious moments, especially when a crewmate accidentally gets sucked into space. However, this game is not all fun and games. This Means Warp requires skill and coordination, and it does not do the best job of explaining its many systems, which can overwhelm newcomers. The controls can also be a bit frustrating, especially when you're scrambling to pick up the right item during intense moments. If you are playing alone on single player, you may find that your AI buddies are a little bit on the dumb side, so it is recommended that you play this game with friends. Despite these challenges, This Means Warp captures the best of co-op chaos, making it a must-play for fans of the genre. And that's all for this month's Humble Monthly. This month's Humble Monthly is nothing short of fantastic. Sifu, High on Life, and Gotham Knights have been on my radar for a while, and now they're finally in my grasp. The supporting lineup is just as impressive, offering a great mix of genres. You've got a solid Metroidvania, a couple of intense FPS titles, a narrative-driven experience, and even a co-op game to dive into with friends. I highly recommend grabbing it while you can. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.